and your credit card statements. Another thing is gift cards. How many of you have received gift cards over the years for Christmas and birthdays, and maybe for certain bonuses, you receive a gift card, or a reward, you receive a gift card, and you've left them unopened? You know, the gift card business is really very, very profitable. And one of the things that I've heard is research indicates that the vast majority of people who receive gift cards never open them, never use them, right? So I'm inviting you to take a look, because that's money. Just like your credit card or your bank statements is about money, your gift cards are money. And I can't tell you how many people I've had the opportunity to work with who've said that they have gift cards that, you know, have been sitting for more than 6 months or more than a year. And sometimes they don't even remember that they had it. And so I'm inviting you to do some kind of a clutter clearing, to find it and to use it up. Loose change lying around. I grew up in a small island where people started to throw out coins, right? So you could pass, and I think it's even true now, more so because the dollar has been so devalued that people no longer use pennies or coins. All of those are thrown away. And that is money, right? Because we talk about money as spirit or energy, that is money. So I'm inviting you, if you've got loose change lying around, to pick it up, put it in a container, and, you know, as you amass it and it becomes a bigger amount, you know, exchange it for dollars. And that will really allow you to see that you've got more than you thought you had. And I'm just going to share a little bit more here on that. The condition of your purse or your wallet, that's another piece. And as I was preparing for this, I want to know from you, what's the condition of your purse or your wallet? I was preparing for this and I thought about it. I looked at my own purse and wallet because it's something that I've been doing for some years. I had one of my mentors share it. And the way she shared it, she said, this is where your money lives. Metaphorically and physically, your money lives in your wallet, your purse, or your pocketbook. What is the condition of this place where your money lives? If it's not looking good, if it's shabby, if it's disorganized, if it's busted up, you need to change it, get a new one. It will be a sign to your money that you are serious about having a relationship with it, right? More than you've had in the past. And it can allow you to actually, just by virtue of doing something like that, it can make a difference. I had one client who bought a purse, a new purse, and she said she received a windfall from a family member that just came out of the blue, and it really made a big difference for her.
And the very first one is podcasting. Now, when podcasting came out a number of years ago, I was like, okay, well, what's so great about that? You're telling people about stuff and still trying to send them back to a website or send them to buy something. What I didn't realize is that podcasting is like a radio station. And you have sponsors who will, in the middle of your podcast, whatever you're talking about or whatever you're doing, they will actually pay you for doing a 30-second radio commercial for them. And there is one station that I found that I actually use, one podcast platform. It's called anchor.fm. And with anchor.fm, you start out with a sponsor. So you are literally getting paid from your very first podcast. Now, I've started a couple of different podcasts with them. And as your podcast grows, you can pick up more sponsors, which will pay more, which is another way to make money. And you can also promote your own products. You can promote affiliate products where you make commissions. And all this is completely free because it's an app on your phone. I did this on a different webinar. I went into anchor.fm and started a podcast, recorded the first episode, and published the thing in under 7 minutes. And what's so great is you put it on anchor.fm and they send it out to all the other podcast platforms for you. Right now, one of my podcasts is already running. Within the first week, it was running on 7 different platforms, including Apple Podcast, and Spotify, which are some of the most popular ones. And I'm running in, I believe, 12 different countries, or have listeners from 12 different countries at this moment, and was making money from the very first time. And that's not including the people that I sent back to my websites and things to buy items from me. So number 1 is podcast. Quickest, easiest one to do. You can start it, within 30 minutes of getting off this webinar. It's really that simple. All right, number 2, and this one has been becoming my favorite. I do this one quite often, and I ignored it for years because I thought it was something completely different, and it's Etsy. Now, Etsy is known as the place where crafters sell their items and their handmade goods. But Etsy has formed a new world. They still do a lot of handmade items, but you don't have to make the first thing, and you can still sell on Etsy. You can sell digital products on Etsy now. So if you make ebooks or training programs, or if you want to send somebody a how-to video of doing something or whatever it is, you can sell that on Etsy. And that's what I do, is I sell video consultations and things. So I'm not making anything. I'm not shipping stuff. And I'm pulling in over $300 a week just in Etsy sales. Just Etsy sales from right here, which is so simple. Now,